This is askmeimblack, man. YouTube, I'm going to give it to you short and sweet. This is for the ladies. I know you guys are dying to know. This is the age-old question that's burning in your heart right now. Is my man cheating on me? Yes, he is. He's cheating on you. As a recovering cheater, I'd like to tell you, women out there, if you suspect your man of cheating, most likely he's cheating. Why? Men are hardwired to cheat. I'm going to give you the scientific reasoning behind this, so it'll save you some heartache and some time. Um, Scientifically speaking, um, animals, their job is to procreate and to enlarge their gene pool and to survive, basically. At the end of the day, survival is the name of the game. You can go about this three different ways. One way is you can go out and fuck as much as you possibly can, and this will lead to you enlarging your gene pool as quickly as possible. But the problem with this is, eventually, you'll produce offspring with bad traits. These bad traits can lead to the extinction of your species. It's not a good answer. The second thing you can do, well, the second way you can go about this is you can be selective of your mate to ensure quality genes are passed on. But this too is no good, because eventually what will happen is if you run into a predator comes out of nowhere, or a natural disaster, you'll die. And what that means is because there's not enough of your species around because you've been so selective, species dies off. That's no good. The third way, which is the way God created, whatever you want to call it, created, you have the male, whose job is to go out and fuck as much as you possibly can to enlarge your gene pool. And then you have the female, who does quality control, basically, of what's going on. They're selective. Let me give you some examples of this in nature. You have birds. Male birds in some species, they display, they dance, they sing, they, they fluff their feathers, that kind of thing. And the female birds will look for the prettiest bird with the brightest colors and whatnot, and that's the bird that gets to fuck. Those are the most desirable traits, and those are the traits that are passed on. Some birds, they build nests. The male bird, he builds big, fluffy nests, and the females look for the biggest, fluffiest, prettiest nest. That bird too gets fucked. With horned animals, they runt, they fight, they butt heads. And basically, the dominant male will chase the other males off, and that male, that strong, uh, vital male, will have his way with the goats, bulls, whatever. What's going on? So, what does this mean for you, ladies? This means that your man is hardwired to cheat. Now, how do you go about this? The way that you would go about this is the way that's going to save you some time and some heartaches. If you embrace this instead of trying to deny this, or instead of trying to make men act in a way that's unnatural for them to act, because monogamy is unnatural for men. We're not programmed to do that. If you go about this correctly in a way that's natural, you'd be a lot happier. If you know your man wants to fuck other, and he's going to want to fuck other pussy besides your pussy, have threesomes. Give him a hall pass. Go to adult parties. This will save you heartache and pain. Um, Another thing that you women need to know: sex is not the same thing for men as it is for women. This is why I'm gonna give you the reason why right now. Why your man wants to fuck other pussies besides your pussy. See, because a woman's vagina, when you have intercourse, if your man has nice sized meat, now if he has little meat, disregard what I'm about to say, but if he has nice sized meat, every time he penetrates you, it feels good. You may not orgasm, but the build up to the orgasm feels really good. Whereas, as far as a man, the build up for an orgasm doesn't feel all that great. I'm gonna tell you right, it doesn't feel all that great. So what happens? A man, like the pleasure that a man receives from sex, really happens at the climax. So what this means is, um, if you're not mentally stimulating this man into wanting to fuck you, still getting dressed, still keeping your weight down, and all that kind of shit, he's gonna fuck another bitch. And it's not because anything happened to your vagina. It's that a man needs to be mentally stimulated during sex. He has to be, and not by mental, I mean men are physical people. They want to be turned on. They want to feel dominant and all those type of things. It's not really the act of sex, because like I said before, it's the men don't really enjoy sex until the climax. Now, take this information, take it how you want it. You can be mad, you can be glad. I don't give a rat's ass. This is Ask a Black Man, and I'm just giving you some game. Holla if you hear me. Goodbye, YouTube.